This is the word salad video. This is our word salad video. This is where we do our updates. We talk about what videos we're going to make, what we made, what books we read, what we're going to read. We give shout outs to other social media accounts, Instagram, stuff like that. And then we pick some of our favorite YouTube videos that other people have made. I don't know what episode this is. What is this, episode 6, the word salad? And we're going to try and do this in one take. Think we can do it? I know we can't. We're going to say we're going to do it. So up first we have, as usual, look at this ink on my hand. Oh, that's awesome. Up first we have the EEBS. The newest episode of EEBS is tomorrow. It's tomorrow at 7 o'clock. It's over on Secret Fire Books channel. EEBS is the elusive exclusive book society that I do with my friends Paul Mortem and Secret Fire, where we have guests on and we talk about a book. And we travel from channel to channel between the three of us. And tomorrow is the Dancer from Atlantis, here with this beautiful Frazetta cover. This is a book about some people that get whisked back in time and they get involved in some ancient politics. And there's the Atlantis. Atlantis exists and it has to do with that. Our guests this time are... my hand looks so crappy. Our guests this time are Ben from Grammaticus and Virgil from Literally Books. It's going to be a lot of fun, so tune into that Secret Fire channel tomorrow. That would be the 19th of May, and it is at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's put this over here. We're going to need that again. Okay, and then up next, I have an announcement. I am going the EEBS video is live. So I have another live video. This one is just announced now. I'm just announcing it now. This is special. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I'm very excited about it. I am going to have Bob Dice and Wyatt Doyle from the Men's Adventure Library. We're going to do a live video on my channel on, what day is it on? On May 25th. That's a Sunday. And it's going to be at 6 p.m. because I've been on other people's channels and they're always asking me about Men's Adventures. First time they have heard of it a lot of the times. And I'm no expert. I got like 7 years experience reading this stuff. So I was like, I know some experts. Let's have them on. And it's going to be live. So you can ask questions. You can ask questions to them. I'm obviously, going to be having questions written up myself, guiding the conversation. But I thought it'd be really, really, really interesting for anyone who's got questions. How did it start? Is it just for men? No, it's not. I guarantee they'll say it. It's for everybody. It's a lot of fun. We're going to say fun a lot this episode. Hey, this actually is an episode. So, what's the Men's Adventure Library? They put out stuff like this. Man-Eaters, all shark stories. And this is all from originally published in Men's Adventure magazines from the 50s to the 70s. They did Weasels Rip My Flesh, the collection. We've mentioned that many times. The Lawrence Block, Naked and the Deadly. Now, this is just some of their releases. This is my favorite, Atomic Werewolves and Man-Eating Plants. This is their weird horror stories. And they get famous authors. There's H.P. Lovecraft in here. There's obviously Lawrence Block, Robert Silverberg. And then they do art books too, because the aesthetic was very important in these magazines. It's what sold the magazines, the beautiful artwork. Oh man, okay. Last time I accidentally showed a boob, they flagged me and no one watched that video. They have this book here of Eva. She was a model for a lot of the artwork. People are always talking about Steve Holland. Well, there's one of the females that was a popular model. Barbarians on Bikes, some of their books. And I got the another art book, Samson Pollen's Women. And we're going to talk about all of it. So tune into that. I made this really cool thumbnail. I probably already posted it, but yeah, it's crazy. It's a crazy thumbnail. It's zany. We're gonna have a zany time. We're gonna talk men stuff, action, adventure, and it's for everybody. It's not just for men. And then third, we have another EEBS coming up. The next one's coming right on the tail of this one, and it is on May 31st. That will be 7 p.m. on Paul Mortem's channel, and we are doing the Reassembled Man by Herbert D. Castle, which I do not have yet. There we go. I don't know what it's about. I have no idea. I know it has naked people on the cover. And yeah, Paul Mortem, 7 p.m. And our special guest for that one is Deb from Omnivorous Reader and Jeff from Jeff's Cave of Cool Books. So tune in to that. Let's see. What here are our plans for regular videos is I'm going to, back by unpopular demand, I'm going to continue on with the record videos. So I got some records. You know, we're getting deep into the punk. I pulled out some 7 inches. There's actually records all over the floor here. So, you know, we got stuff like Pig Suck, Brujeria, Blank 77. Oh, man, look at that. One of the first Pennywise 7 inches before they were on Epitaph. So, yeah, both Tim and Brian asked me to keep doing it. I probably wasn't going to do it, but I got 2 special requests from 2 of my buds, so I am going to continue on. And I'm going to make a Spotify playlist for it too. So when you're like, what the hell is this dude talking about? You can click on the link and go listen to it on the Spotify. To help advertise. Okay, another video. We're going to do another quickies to help. I'm really going to pump up the men's adventure this week, so there's probably going to be a couple men's adventure things. So I'm going to do one of the quickies. Go grab all my men's adventure, maybe some espionage or something. Throw those in there. So there's going to be another quickies review, men's adventure, and that's all I have planned. It's kind of busy with the 2 lives, and yeah, I'll probably just get one other video out is the plan. So as far as videos go, in case you missed it, I did the Bad Ronald review. This was the thriller that Jack Vance wrote about a serial killer hiding in the walls of your house, and I worked really hard on that video, so go watch it and go pre-order the book from Fathom Press, because it's awesome. It's super duper rad, guys. And then I did the book haul. Yeah, so book haul, in case you missed it, I posted it. We're going to talk about some new releases here. We usually do it towards the back, but people always drop off early, so I wanted to mention new releases. First up is, speaking of men's adventure, the new men's adventure quarterly is out, number 12. This is the Private Detective issue. Brand new. This has stories by Frank Kane, Michael Abalone, Gigi Fickling, who did the Honey West. You guys know Honey West? She was a female private detective, and it was a TV show. And in the TV show, she was played by Anne Francis, who we all know and love from Forbidden Planet. Where is she? There she is. Alta, right? That's who she was in Forbidden Planet. So yeah, lots of Honey West in here. Very cool. I just got this, so I haven't read it yet, but I'm assuming it's amazing, like everything that they do. I will also, in the future, be having Bob Dice back, and Bill Cunningham, who put out the Men's Adventure Quarterly magazines. And we're going to have a conversation with them, too. Talk specifically about the MAQs. So look forward to that. It's going to be next month sometime. There's nothing scheduled yet, and I don't think we're going to do it live. I think it's going to be pre-recorded. I'm not sure yet. But it's coming. It's coming for you. I was working the other day. I was screen printing. I was so busy. Actually, this video is supposed to be out on Thursday, but there's no way. So I'm working. I got lots of jobs. Everything's going wrong. The world's crumbling, right? I'm down in the dumps. I get a text from my man, Tim, who says, check this out. And it's a link to the Robert E. Howard Foundation Press, who is releasing the new Ultimate Edition of Fists of Iron Round 1 by Robert E. Howard. These are his boxing stories. It's got poems, boxing poems. Who knew that you need boxing poems in your life? I do. I know now. And there's also articles about the boxing from the era that Robert E. Howard wrote, which I'm really looking forward to. Because, you can go watch those fights on YouTube, and it'll be interesting to hear what Robert E. Howard's got to say about it. So this is the first edition of the Ultimate Edition. So there was already an edition of this. So this is a reprint. They added more to it. They changed a little bit of it. And this edition is limited to 200 numbered copies. I believe I paid $40 for it shipped. So if you're into that, go order that. If you like boxing, you like Robert E. Howard, that's where you need to be. So ordering that book. There's only 200. And I've already got one, so there's only 199 left. I'm sure there's way less than that left. Okay, so on to what we read. What we read this the past couple of weeks, 2 weeks. I think it was the last time we did this. We read this here Gothic Castle Garak, Nicholas Montserrat. This was very French, and it was interesting because the protagonist is a male instead of a female, but it's still romantic. He still falls in love, and there's it's more of a conspiracy than a mystery. But a conspiracy kind of is a mystery as it unfolds, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good, not mind-blowing. So I would say look out for that review, but man, I've got so many books here to review, so I don't know when I'll get to it. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And then the only other book we read was The Dancer here from Atlantis. Look at that caboose, huh? If you've read it, you know. So we'll tune into that. That's tomorrow. Or maybe today, depending on if you're watching it Monday morning. Watching this Monday morning. Dancer from Atlantis live. Secret Fire Books channel, 7 p.m. Monday night. Me, Tim, Jake, Ben, Virgil. What's up next? Oh, our TBR. I don't know about the TBR. We got the Reassembled Man. I'm going to read that new Men's Adventure Quarterly, wherever I said it. And I've been reading that Weird Tales I got last time. I think I might, speaking of videos that I want to do, I was thinking about doing reviews of Weird Tales. Just here's episode, here's issue 36 from February of 1942. And I'm going to flip through and I'm going to take pictures of all the art and talk about each story, maybe what else is in there. I thought that would be interesting. I have a few Weird Tales, so maybe we'll do that. I gotta finish it though, and the only time you can read it is I don't know. You can't read it in bed. You can't read it in the car. It's Weird Tales. It's brittle. You gotta be gentle with it. I usually have to lay on the floor and hold it like this. But it's fun because it was real. It's the first time these stories ever made it into the world. Oh, you know what? Speaking of weird tales, I do want to I do want to read some of this CL Moore that I picked up. These are short stories. I picked it up in the last haul. So I'm going to try to fit this in, but I don't know if I'll have time. And here's a little teaser for our upcoming book haul. I went back to the bookery to see if they had any more weird tales. And I paid a lot. This cost me $65, but this was the last one they had. And it has one of the original printings of Jarell Jory. So to me, that was worth it. And it's got the Margaret Brundage cover. And I'm not sorry. I'm not ashamed. It did take me a minute to decide on whether to get it or not. I was like, oh, $65. Oh. But I did it. I did it anyway. Because I'm a reckless spender when it comes to vintage genre fiction. Okay, on to our social media shenanigans. We have a Facebook group, Instagram, Twitter, Blue Sky, and a blog. We're going to give a shout out to a new Instagram account. It's not a channel on Instagram, it's an account. And it is called Vintage Book Vault. They just started in March of this year, and they just post cool books. I'm telling you, Instagram is like the second best. I think I like YouTube the best, and then Instagram. Instagram actually has more people creating content. God, I hate that term. But there's more accounts that post old books than there are on YouTube because it's easier just to take a picture of a book and throw it up there. But there's accounts like Vintage Book Vault and many, many others that I will mention as this goes on. But you should go follow them. And you should if you don't already have an Instagram account, just make one for your books and join in the fun. It's a lot of fun. There, I said fun again. Maybe I'll put a fun counter down there and we'll count how many times I say fun. And now on to everyone's favorite, where I mentioned the other YouTube videos that I have enjoyed. Number 1 goes up for my man, Jake at Pulp Mortem, for that wonderful Laser Books video that he made. Put on it. He got it. He was ready for this one to hit, baby. He put on his nice shirt. He worked real hard on it, and it's a great video. If you haven't watched it, go flip over there and check it out. Laser Books. If you don't know, I don't want to spoil anything, but just in general, they put out a series of sci-fi books. I think it was like a mail order thing, like you signed up for it and they sent it to you, I believe. Maybe they just put one out a month. I don't remember. I'm sure he mentions it in the video. I just don't remember at the moment. And they have these really striking covers. It's very noticeable when you're at the bookstore. You're like, oh, there's a laser book. Very noticeable. And it has a cool backstory. So go check that out. Link down below. In the second video I wanted to mention, one of the first channels I ever watched before even having the idea of doing this, years and years ago, I still watch it, Gary Levisi, the king. He's the godfather of vintage paperbacks on YouTube. I love it so much. It's very natural. He just knows it. I think I've mentioned him before in one of these, but he just knows it. Like when he's flipping through the books, he just knows who the pseudonyms are. He has the stories. He's met the authors, the artists. It's amazing. The man is a endless well of knowledge. But his video that in particular that I would like to point out is he had a box of Monarchs, which you know I love Monarchs, and I collect Monarchs myself. It's the first publisher that I collect specifically, and it's just a beautiful flip through, and he tells you a little bit about the history of the publisher, the guy who published it, which I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything about this. I had been wanting to do a video on it, and I was like, this is going to be a lot of research and all this, and he just pulls out a box and he just does it. It's I'm so jealous. I got to put some years in. Before I can get there. So, yeah, check that out. Link below. And then, not in particular, but I've been enjoying the Horror Mayhem from the channels that I follow that participated in it. It's I think a reading event. That's what they call them. Unlike Brian, I am too cool to participate. No, I know I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm just too sporadic. But there are 2 channels that I followed that did it, that I know I've already mentioned both of them, but I love them. I just wanted to mention I've been really enjoying them. Everyone's talking about the really old vintage horror. And so yeah, it's the Check Your Shelf has been doing great videos on it. A lot of fun. Like, they dress up, and I just love their conversations. It's just a good time. And Jeff's Cave of Cool Books. Of course, Jeff, killing it. Both are talking about the Weird Tales era authors. I've got Weird Tales fever. I feel like it's been rising and rising. Everyone's been talking about it. I know Virgil and Chris are always talking about it. Literally Books and Liminal Spaces. They're always talking about Weird Tales and Infinite Text. I just found her channel, and she's been talking a lot about it. And just I think it's just the Weird Tales it's the era. It's the Weird Tales era. Is that Taylor Swift thing? Fuck. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. I want to wrap it up. Did I do it in one take? I don't know. Will there be edits? I don't know. There's going to be a fun counter, though. And so, yeah, like, subscribe, boom, ba da ba doo ba dee ba doo ba doo boo boo.